Good afternoon, everyone. So today we're going to take you through a quick installation of a security certificate, which is what we call an SSL certificate, in order to secure a website that is showing on the browser as not secure, which is not what you want for your website. You want to have your website secured. You want to give your website visitors and prospect customers this added, confidence that their details are not going to be passed on to a third party. So let's just have a quick look here. If you see here, it says not secure. And if you see the HTTPS is crossed out, which means the site is communicating on simple HTTP. I've already purchased the certificate. So all what I need to do is just to go and install it. In order to do this, I'm going to have to to log into the control panel. So here's my control panel. If you just keep scrolling down little by little, you'll find an area that is called SSL or security. Here it says SSL TLS. So you just have to click on there. And then you come to this screen. Here, I'm going to go where it says generate, view, upload, or delete SSL certificates. Click on it. This will show me what certificates are there on the server. Okay, just scroll down to upload a new certificate. Choose a file. Let's get it there. This is my certificate, so I just chose the file and I'm going to go down and say upload. So it'll just take a minute. Here it said it has been saved, so I'm going to go back and install it on my server. So now I'm going to scroll down one more time just to check everything is fine, which looks like it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find the certificate I just uploaded. It's this one, which is issued by Comodo, and I'm going to say install. Now what this does, it copies all the certificate details in the relevant fields for me, and all what I need to do is to check where I want it installed. So if this certificate is for goviaweb.com, definitely this is where I want it installed. Otherwise you get an error. Okay, I don't need to do anything, just check that the details are correct. The important thing is you got to check that you're installing the correct certificate for the correct domain. Okay, if everything looks okay to you, all what you need to do is to go and click on install certificate. Okay, you might get an error on some of the hosting providers that you need a dedicated IP address. Okay, that's not a problem. This usually most of the modern hosting providers now provide you with their own SSL certificates, so that you don't have to go and purchase your own. In general, you would need to have a separate IP address if you want to secure everything 100%. Definitely, if you're going to be selling anything online and taking payment, such as credit card details, you would need a proper SSL certificate, not just the one issued to you by the hosting company. But that's not a big problem. This means that I already have the hosting company certificate installed, and now I've installed my own as well. I don't have my own IP address, but of course it's a shared hosting. But I do have an SSL certificate now installed, so this is just a warning. I'm gonna go there. Let me just refresh the page. That's what I wanted to show you. So see, if you refresh the page now, it says secure. Okay, if you go just to click anywhere, okay, it's secure. However, there is something that I want you to be aware of. Let me just scroll a little bit, or just move my mouse a little bit to the right. Do you see this? Okay, it says that there are some unsafe scripts. This is very common, guys. Even if you do have security, an SSL security certificate installed on your server, you still might get some mix of scripts and some of the CSS that actually controls the look and feel of your website still running on HTTP instead of HTTPS. And on some of the websites, if you do not say load unsafe scripts, the website itself will look odd or bad. I'm a bit lucky here. It looks okay. So, you know, I don't need to load the unsafe scripts. However, let me just say yes and see what happens. And this automatically switches to not secure, even though the SSL certificate is installed. And the reason for that is that the page is calling on a mix of secure and unsecure. If I just press F12, I'm on Chrome browser, so F12 would give me some of the details. So here it says that I have a valid certificate which is issued by Comodo. The connection is secure, which is great. Look there and you'll find out there is some active mixed content. And if I go and click on that little, you know, warning triangle over here, it will tell me exactly what is the script or the image or whatever is being called by the browser, which is still over an unsecure. Yeah, it's one of my JavaScripts that is called upon. And if you see here, it says HTTP, not HTTPS. So there are two ways to go about this. The hard way is to go into the code of the website and find out exactly the function or the page or the theme that is calling on this insecure script, and then just add an S. So where it says HTTP blah blah blah, you just make it HTTPS, or even you could remove HTTP and just start with the 2 slashes, and automatically it will be called over a secure connection now that you have an SSL certificate installed. Or you could install a plugin that would take care of it for you. So the one that I would actually recommend to you is called Really Simple SSL. It's just a normal plugin that you will find when you go to your WordPress and log in and say add plugin. You just say look for Really Simple SSL, click install, click activate, and it should take care of it for you. I will also make a small tutorial to show you how to find it, install it, and activate it so that it completely fixes all the mixture between secured and insecure content that is trying to load on your website. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Join me for the next one, and let's have a website that works. Bye!
Hang on, don't go away yet. Now that you've completed this video, I'm going to have to ask you to click on the like if you have enjoyed it, because everybody likes to be liked, you know? You can also subscribe. That way, you're going to get all of the cool YouTube stuff made by this guy right here. And finally, why not let all your friends know how great you thought this video was? You can share it with them or even use it in your blog. Thank you. Thank you very much. We see you soon.